trying to that's the wrong way me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that got bummy, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Ritter. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A game of 9. First down. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Motion man is Rice. Play action, it's Ritter. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run with Evans. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards. Here's 1st and 10. run here with Evans. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. The Lions call their first timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Lions who have the early lead. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Whoa! And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmasked.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll run with Gibbs. Crazy. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Motion man is Rice. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They go play action now. Ritter. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. To throw is Ritter. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Taking off. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarter?
A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender clipped.
That one, taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Detroit. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Lions 21, Vikings 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now McCarthy. Off he goes. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
21, Vikings 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good...
And he's in! T.J. Hawkinson! Touchdown, Vikings! What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. just a yard short of that first down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 2nd and a yard. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Ritter. In trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and 6. Ritter. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Here's the Lions punt team now. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They run straight ahead with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
They look to run with Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here's a run going left. And the Lions have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kick is good. That's the score. Lions 28, Vikings 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Motion man is Rice. We are through.
At the end of the 3rd quarter.
A run now on 2nd down. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Motion man is Rice. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A run here with Gibbs. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They go play action with Ritter. That is hauled in at the 5. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. They motion a receiver right. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Detroit. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Second down and 8. To throw is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down is Rice.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. That's a second charge to timeout for Minnesota. And talk things over before third down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments in the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Throwing again is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They'll put Addison in motion. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They go play action now. Ritter gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains.
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 42, Vikings 27.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.